that right, Dafna?
Yep.
I am saying that right. All right, Dafna with Naia Pet Rescue over there in what city?
I'm in West Palm Beach, but we're South Florida based.
Nice. I was just there, and I'm so sorry I couldn't get over there. But I have heard of this dog, Maggie, that looks so beautiful in this feed right now. So tell me a little bit about Maggie.
So Maggie was from MDAS. She was pregnant. She was going to get put down with all the babies.
Oh,
wow. We pulled her literally within hours of getting to my house. She had the babies.
Oh my God.
This was May 2017. So she's going on 3 years here.
Wow. What do you think the problem is?
She doesn't like other animals at all.
So she's the only dog in the house, but how's she with kids?
She's great with kids. She's so gentle with my kids.
Yeah.
She lives in my bedroom because I have 4 dogs, 6 cats.
Oh my goodness. And how many kids you have?
I have 2 kids.
Good for you. Hey Dennis, how you doing? Thank you for joining the feed. I'm with Dafna at Naia's Pet Rescue over there in what city, Dafna?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. Everybody, thank you, Erica, for joining the feed, guys. I'm going to share this really quickly into a bunch of feeds so we can get more people in here so we can talk a little bit more. But Naia, Dafna, please tell me why you started this. I like going back into the people's history of like why they started their rescue, because I've heard great things about your rescue. So also, guys, wait. Kathy from Saving Safety Animal Rescue and Gina's on the feed. Thank you so much. And Floor from Noah's Rescue, guys. I'm so sorry I could not come to see Dafna. I really am apologetic about that because I wanted to see her. I will be back, Dafna, though, in 3 weeks.
I have to do a project with the kids anyway.
Homeschooling, guys. That's a real thing right now. But Dafna, I am so happy that we at least got on here. We can meet each other. We can talk. We can get all these people, especially your community and my community, kind of join hands and try to meet each other and build your community just as much as mine. Dafna is from Naia's Pet Rescue, guys. Please, Erica, put the name of her rescue there, and everybody go to her Facebook page, like them. And Dafna, real quick, are you on Instagram?
I am. It's at Naia's Pet Rescue.
Perfect. Oh my God, if Raza comes in here, it's gonna be a hoot. You know Raza from Rescue Me, right?
I never met her personally, but
she is a personality. But go ahead, tell me more about Naia's Pet Rescue, please.
So I'm a former animal control officer.
Oh.
So when I had a cruelty case, so I confiscated a mom, a dad, and puppies. Actually, APR helped me with the dad. At the time, I wasn't in rescue, but rescues were helping me as I was out there. Anyway, the puppies all got adopted, but my brother adopted one. Her name was Naia. She died of Addison's disease.
Oh, wow.
At the age of 3. So a little bit of time after that, I decided to do the rescue after her, so in her memory.
Wow. Oh my God. Maggie is like good with the camera. Her ears.
She's actually said it. We actually practiced before this started.
Did you practice? That's cheating. Just kidding. But she is so cute. Oh my God. So I need to know more about. Stop. Look at her. Every time you look away, she puts her ears up, and it's like she's. She has a little person. Oh my God! Stop. She keeps doing it. Like she puts them down every time. You got to go fast. You got to like look forward. But how old is Maggie again?
So when we pulled her, one vet said 8, one vet said 12. So we're going with like 8, 9.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have she's got a little bit of energy. She's kind of a couch potato, but she likes to play around a little bit. So I don't think she's that old.
I know she does really good with the camera. She keeps looking at it.
But this is pretty much her all day. Like her not getting adopted, I can't understand it because she's the easiest dog to have. Like she really did. Like there's just schedule. She doesn't get on furniture if she's not allowed. Like she's.
So tell me more about like, is it just South Florida that might be an issue with her breed down there? Are you willing to adopt her out of South Florida?
So my only fear with that is because if she's animal aggressive, I would really want to make sure if I rescue out where somebody's interested and they can meet the people for me and so forth. And I mean, we do home checks, obviously, but to send a dog like this, I feel like it's a liability to get, for people aren't always that responsible. They let their guard down. Just because you see her like this, you've got to have your guard up. You can't. You want to go on walks, long walks. People want to go to the dog park. Like you don't have to go to the dog park with her. Just let her go to the bathroom, come back inside, she's fine. But we've had actually inquiries on her, but they all say, well, we have a lot of dogs in our neighborhood, which is okay, but they don't want to have to worry about a dog just in case. They don't have to worry about it. That's the problem. So I get nervous about sending her out of state. But if it's somebody that knows somebody that I trust, but I mean, I've had her 3 years here, so there's no rush, obviously.
Dafna, are you a little attached to Maggie?
Huh?
Are you a little attached?
I am, and I don't get attached. That's the thing. I don't get attached. But I've never had a dog live in my bedroom for 3 years. So
that's funny.
It's just, she's not miserable, She's not. It's just my dogs can't come in my room. We can't have that. My own dogs are missing out. My cats, like it just.
I think you're gonna have a hard time, Dafna. I think you're gonna let her go. I think, from what I understand, she's smiling at you like you're never gonna let me go. I ain't going nowhere. Maggie's she is cute though. My God, like, does she have, like, outside of other dogs? Has she ever had behavioral issues that have been like physical?
Well, she likes toads, not in a good way.
Right.
No, she goes after anything that moves, anything that's.
Yeah.
And I live out like in the country, and there's snakes and toads and lizards. She sees them and she's like in a zone. Like, I need to get them. Anything she sees that's not human. So, it's.
Hey guys, there's about 33 people on the feed right now. I just want to let you guys know I'm talking to Dafna from Naia's Pet Rescue over there in West Palm Beach, right?
Yep.
If you guys are watching, please like her Facebook page at Naia's Pet Rescue. Also, guys, Instagram as well. Please, please. We're talking about Maggie, a dog that's been there for about 2 or 3 years. One that Dafna is not going to let go, even if you come there and try to rock her with it. But I'm just kidding. But she's obviously attached. And obviously, Maggie loves Dafna. Oh my God, is she good? Like,
she loves my husband more though.
Oh, does she? Is she good with, like, commands?
She is, and when she's excited, it's hard to kind of. But you can get her to stay at the door before to go outside, and she goes in her crate if you tell her. She sits, she lays down, she rolls on her back, like she's just really good.
Awesome. She just seems awesome. I mean, like, I'm actually very shocked she's just sitting here in front of the camera looking at you and me. And I know you don't see this, but you will when you play it back. Every time you look at me.
I'm trying to look. My screen is much smaller, and I'm trying to see. Oh
God, yeah, she is definitely playing.
She has like a lazy eye, so she might be looking at both of us at the same time.
Well, that's me. That's so messed up.
She does.
But so tell me more about your rescue. I mean, right now during COVID, how have you been affected?
It's been hard because we haven't been able to fundraise, like do events. More dogs are getting dumped.
Yep.
It just seems like every other day a dog is getting dumped because of medical issues, or a cat, or because we do anything. We're not breed specific. We're not cat, dog, rabbits, whatever it is. We do.
Yep.
So it's been really difficult, and then getting food, because normally where we get our food from, it's not coming in, as quickly. And we're also trying to help people that are out of work right now. So we're sending flea and tick preventative. We're sending food. We're sending, if they need leashes, whatever they need.
Right.
So it's really been a challenge keeping up, because we're not a government agency. We're not a big nonprofit, and we're just solely based on donations and volunteers. Like, it's been hard.
Yeah, no, I understand that. There's a little over 50 people watching right now, and I want you to just talk more about the history of Naia's Pet Rescue too. I know, from what I understand from being down there for a couple of days, you have a great reputation. You have a great rescue over there. Maggie's kind of like a celebrity over at your place. I've heard about Maggie before you even. So Maggie's been highlighted in so many ways with other people. So just tell me the history about Naia's Pet Rescue also.
The history, as in, we started in 2015.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm sure Tracy Brooks is with you, right?
Yeah.
She says this is the best pet rescue around, and Maggie is amazing. I'm assuming she's met Maggie, so.
Yes, Tracy has been with us. Very good friend, very loyal, she's been very good.
Tracy, when it comes to social media, thank you so much for popping in. Share this as much as you can to feed, because it only helps Naia's Pet Rescue.
Tracy's not great with social media, so I can't.
Well, get good with it, Tracy. But I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Also, Marcia Parks Co. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, she was thanking me. I apologize. I'm going to sidetrack you a little bit because I like commenting and engaging with some of the people that join. Amy Russo is from up where I'm from, and she's saying it's kind of like trying to get Daisy out. They both just need that one person and lots of love with no other animals. She is a beautiful dog. I don't know if you've ever seen my episodes with Daisy up here in Pasco County. It's a dog that's been at the shelter for a very long time.
I think just watched it yesterday.
Very, very man aggressive. She does not like men, but I've been going to see her. I've been going to see her at night for like months, and she now like is in love with me. We did like a ride along to McDonald's, and we do all these kind of crazy stuff. But again, she is she's got two personalities, and it's very different. It's hot and cold.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least with Maggie, if there's no other animals around, this is what you get. So.
Yep. So I'm sorry, Dafna. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, so initially when I founded the rescue, I wanted to focus on dogs with Addisons, and mostly pits because Naia was a pit. And I don't know how it happened. We just dogs just started coming in. Yeah. And then, and Addisons is kind of rare.
Yeah.
Dogs. So,
Can you tell the story? And I know I'm going to reiterate a few things because now we're up to about 80 people watching. I want you to tell the story because I've heard it even before you about Naia.
How it started or what? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm a former animal control officer. I had a cruelty case, confiscated dogs, and Naia was one of the dogs. She was a puppy. My brother ended up adopting the one last puppy of the litter from the shelter because I had to confiscate them. It was actually for Broward County. I used to work for Broward County. And she had Addison's disease. We didn't know, actually. It seemed easier to catch on now. More vets are familiar with it.
Right.
At the time, it wasn't as familiar to a lot of different vets. So they kept misdiagnosing. Yeah. Thousands of dollars later. And it was just, by the time we figured out what it was too late. And she had an Addisonian crisis. So anyway, she passed, and I actually left animal control not on good terms, because I was rescuing too many animals against policy.
Right. Oh, hey, you do what you got to do, right?
So then I decided to start the rescue. I wanted to do something that made an impact.
Right. I love the story because, again, animal control officers, people don't know. I've seen and done some kind of ride-alongs when it comes to the animal control. You guys go through a lot.
The stuff that you see on videos and TV, the stuff that I've seen, I can't even describe. It's just heart-wrenching. They can make like a live
PD over that stuff.
Oh yeah. They actually show everything.
Yep. I definitely applaud you for that, and especially going off on your own and doing this on your own now. So do you still with Naia's Pet Rescue and your own training, do you still kind of in that mode when you're trying to like if you see an animal on social media that should be helped, you go out there like?
So a lot of people actually reach out to me for when they need information as far as the law goes, what's allowed, what isn't. So I do help a lot with that. I get those calls almost daily. My husband's actually a sergeant with animal control now, so
wow.
We always get asked, and even if I see a post and people are just saying stuff that isn't accurate, I'll chime in and let them know this is what really could happen. This is, what it is. But a lot of what I've done with animal control, it will always come with me. It's part of who I am. So. Yep.
Just, hey, Gina from Saving Sage Animal Rescue. Thank you for joining in. I'm here with Dafna from Naia's Pet Rescue. Sorry, I was just reading a post. But thank you guys all for showing up. Oh, Anka, thank you for showing up from Hernando County Animal Services. Sorry, we have almost 80 people on this feed watching. I love highlighting you guys because you guys are fantastic. You guys do this this is out of your home, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're foster raised, but I do most, everything else. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sacrifice right there. You're a mom. You got you got dogs. You got cats. You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. I mean, selfless. So I applaud you for everything you're doing. I think it's fantastic. For the people that just got on here, I see people rolling in now, especially Tasley from Helping Hounds Project in North Florida. I want you to explain Maggie again because I want to highlight her to all these people.
Maggie was a Miami-Dade Animal Services dog. She was pregnant. They were going to put her down she was very late pregnant, so it's not like early termination. So we pulled her, and a couple of rescues actually came together to get her out of there. Brought her to my house here in West Palm, all the way from Miami-Dade. And she had the babies within a couple hours. And all the babies, of course, got adopted.
Right.
So, and she's here 3 years later. Next week.
Now, if somebody wants to get in contact with you to maybe even adopt Maggie, how do they do that?
You can go on our website, www.naiasrescue.org, and contact, application, adopt or foster, right. And I'll be in touch. I get back to people right away when they're interested in fostering and adopting.
Do you, or are you just saying that? Are you just saying that?
No, I really do. I really do.
If you guys seen the beginning of this video, the camaraderie between Dafna and Maggie is pretty serious. She's giving me some serious stare here right now. She's like, you ain't letting me go. It ain't happening. But she is absolutely beautiful, that dog. If people want to donate to Naia's Pet Rescue, tell me where to go.
Again, naiasrescue.org, www.naiasrescue.org, and click donate. There's a pink button.
Hey, Tracy or Erica, anybody watching, what she just said with the website and donating, please put that in the comment section. That's important for people that read back and all that stuff. So I appreciate if everyone put that in the comment section. I have visited so many rescues and shelters in the past 7 days from North to South Florida. I'm so sorry I could not visit your rescue, but I will in the next couple of weeks when I get down there.
And you're taking Maggie for a ride along, right?
Let's do it. I don't say no to anything. I honestly, you're either going to do an eating contest against me and you're going to lose, or we're going to go out for a ride along. By the way, what is her like food of choice?
So she's allergic to chicken.
What?
Yeah, just doesn't agree with her. She's got some allergies with that. She'll just get all red and uncomfortable.
Oh wow! What does she love?
So I really feed her salmon. I try not to try too much stuff, but because she has sensitive skin. So, but right. I'm sure she wouldn't mind a burger.
I'll just say like a burger.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure she'll love it. Does she like ice cream or anything like that?
I've never given her ice cream.
Oh, really?
She likes whipped cream. My husband will give her like whipped cream from the can.
Yeah. That's awesome. Where on a normal outside of COVID, how many? If COVID wasn't happening, what is the usual amount of animals you have out for fostering?
About 20, 25.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot. I don't even like I started looking at the list and I'm like, where did all these dogs come from? Like dogs and cats. So, when you put 25 together, cats, a lot of them are grouped together in one foster. So
how fast is Maggie?
Fast?
Yeah.
She gets tired fast.
So my friend Taz.
She's kind of chunky.
Oh, is she?
Well, because she doesn't get as much exercise because we can't let her loose in the yard because I have feral cats that get fed.
Yep. My friend Tasley from Helping Hounds Project is on the feed, and I don't know if you saw me race a horse a couple days ago, but I'm like, I can, me and Maggie can go at it. You want to race, Mag? Look at her. She's already giving me the stare. She gave me a wink.
Just winked at you. See?
I think she just winked. I saw that too. She's like, who does he think he is? But guys, you wouldn't believe it. Actually, Maggie, you said is 8, 9, 10 almost. What is it?
She just like put her ears up.
I know. She's like, don't mess up my age.
Yeah, I don't know. Different vets are different things. We're thinking 8, 9, but she doesn't act older.
No.
Once she gets to go outside and play, she's like a young puppy.
If you had to give like the perfect profile for her adopter, what kind of person is this?
Perfect profile? What do you mean? like
if some people say like for Daisy, the one that hates men, they'll say it's got to be a single woman, no kids, no. She's like, just say me. What's that?
A family with kids would be fine. I prefer that they have just a backyard so she can go outside and she doesn't have to go on walks to where, God forbid, a dog gets out loose and runs up to her, So Anybody with a backyard that is a responsible pet owner, really, it's not that strict. Just be responsible.
Yep, absolutely. How is she on a leash and how is she in the car?
She loves car rides. Well, you know what? That depends. I feel like she senses when she has to go to the vet because then she has like this depressed look.
Yeah.
But she's great on leash. She's great on the leash. She loves going on walks, but like I said, she gets tired pretty quickly, and then she just plops on the floor like I'm done.
She is like the perfect dog, though. I mean, she's so
really
chill.
is. She is.
Now, do you have? I'm sure you have her listed on your website, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guys, please go to her website as well, guys. Please like them on Facebook. Naia's Pet Rescue, also on Instagram. Follow them, guys. I'm with Dafna right now. I couldn't make it to her rescue, but I will come next time. Raza Perez from Rescue Me, thank you so much for joining. I'm here with Dafna from Naia's Pet Rescue. She had said you're really great, but you need to grow. Raza's like this big. She's like 3'10". But no, I love Raza. If anybody wants to tune in, Raza is actually starting a cooking segment starting on Friday night. She cooks for all of her dogs, all of them.
Oh, cooking for the dogs, not for people.
Not for me. For me? She don't like me that much. But no. So, is there anything you can tell me, a success story with your rescue since you started it?
Oh, there's so many.
I've heard.
So many. Trying to think. I don't know. Have Tracy chime in. She knows all of them. She remembers every one of them. There's honestly so many.
Oh, I bet. I should have prepped that question.
Because it seems like we've had success with like 1 year anniversaries. We'll have dogs for like 1 year and then they get adopted on their 1 year anniversary.
Oh wow.
And most of those were pits too, which is pretty great. I don't know. Right now, I'm like completely blank. Yeah.
Hey, listen. The fact that you wake up every morning and you do what you do—that's a success story to me. I am like in love with all of you guys that do this. I think it is so selfless. I've been to places where now, like you said, you have 10 animals right now.
Well, right now in the rescue, like 30 something.
Oh wow.
In my house, I like aside from I have a cat that I'm fostering that actually worked with another rescue because they don't do cats. Was completely mangy and messed up, cuts on his legs. So he's been recovering here. He's doing really good now.
Mm-hmm.
He has another room of the house.
Wow.
So,
spoiled.
Yeah, his personality's coming out now that he's feeling better. He's very confrontational.
Oh my God. So I think Tracy is starting to chime in, but also Jamie Perez says, "Great job, Dafna." Yes, everybody, this is Dafna from Naia's Pet Rescue. She does do a phenomenal job. Also, yeah, Tracy says Apollo or Bowie.
Bowie. Oh, Bowie is a big one. That's a big
Bowie,
one.
whatever. Everyone knows I stink with names.
I am terrible with names. Like,
me too. Thank you. Join the club.
What's your name? No.
Yeah.
Kris, right? No, yeah, I'm terrible with names. Terrible. Like, you can tell me an actor from whatever movie. I would have no idea. You have to show me. So, Bowie, we've had for almost 2 years. 2 years. He's a beautiful white, like American Bulldog pit something. I don't know. One blue eye is. I think it's one blue eye. He had some issues, and he has some major anxiety. So it was really hard to find him a home. This person came out of the blue, this family, and they were like ready to work with him, ready to do whatever he needed. And it's been such a success. It's only been like, not even 2 months.
Wow.
And we're getting great updates.
That's awesome.
I thought he was never getting adopted. So yeah, we're really happy about that one.
I want to shout out Ralph Rowland from Rowland Senior Dog Rescue in North Florida. Has 33 seniors at his house right now. Ralph, this is Maggie. She is between 8 and 10. Don't tell her I said that, but I guess that's considered a senior in Ralph's world. So Ralph, what can you give advice? How do we get Maggie out? She is obviously a beautiful, beautiful dog. She's been with Dafna for 3 years. Dafna is willing to adopt her out, but you're going to have to fight Dafna first. Just kidding.
You're not helping here.
I'm just kidding. But I wanted to shout out KJ Tori.
Yep, that's Karen. She was she had a big part in Bowie's adoption.
So
She's been a wonderful part of the family. Yeah.
So who is Apollo?
Apollo actually is how I met Tracy. A few years ago, no other rescue would help Tracy with this pit, big reddish pit, tan red. And she reached out to us and we took him on. And he was a challenge too, but I think it was like a year later, he got adopted too. Yeah.
On the 1 year anniversary. We gotta test this out. Who's coming up in your house to the 1 year mark?
No one. She's 3 years, and the other one's actually just a few months. The cat. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I really want to do this video too to meet Dafna, but also promote Maggie as much as possible. You think she's a pit mix, or what do you think? Terrier mix?
Yeah, I mean she's actually short. She's not that big. She's like a stocky short, 55 pounds.
Right.
So she's not giant.
Yeah. So for the 80 people watching right now, I know they're trickling in and out, so it's new people every 5-10 minutes. Guys, the way that we can really promote Maggie is share this video into niche-based groups on Facebook, and there are so many of them, whether it's pit mixes, terrier mixes. Oh, my goodness. Look at those ears.
She does have big ears.
Her ears are adorable, guys. You got to share her as much as possible. Let's help out Dafna, and especially Maggie, get a forever home. Obviously, it's going to break Dafna's heart, but we got to get Maggie a home.
If it's the right home, I will let go. I can do it.
You can do it. Titanic, I'll never let go. We have to. Thank you, Roland, Raza, for saying that. Also, Roland or Ralph for typing in. But Raza says we have to educate people about older dogs. They are the best. They really are. Like, they're already usually housebroken. They're like, they're just well behaved. They know their commands. It's like,
it is so much easier. Everybody wants a puppy. I don't want a puppy. Like, I can't imagine getting a puppy. I would rather have an older dog where just easy peasy. Just
what is the best thing about owning Naia's Pet Rescue?
About what?
About just owning a pet rescue like you have.
Just seeing these dogs evolve and be better and going into homes. Like, it's so challenging. And some days I'm like, I quit. I'm done. But I don't know, just something happens every day too that is rewarding, and you just keep going. And it's almost like, they say once you're in rescue, it's like the mafia. Once you're in, you don't come out,
Yeah.
So it's you just can't. It's like it's your life.
Ralph from Roland Senior Pet Rescue kind of said the same thing. He was like, when we don't think we can make it, he's like, we've wanted to shut down like multiple times, and then like some of it's funding, and then like all of a sudden somebody will send a check, and he's like, okay.
Right.
we're like, they want to fold up because it's like they're going under, and it's like they have all these dogs, and it's like we can't do this anymore. We can't afford this, and it's like their dream. But then all of a sudden something will come through financially, and they'll be like, okay, now we can do this. Now we can we can feed these dogs. We can do this. Do you have those moments?
Yeah, I mean, it's really scary because all these animals depend on you. They're all under, if I can't provide for them, if we as a team can't provide, like, it's scary to think that one day we won't have enough food, or we won't, because, people have their lives, their jobs, their families. It's, people do what they can. And
right.
It's hard. It's really hard. So.
Have you got into any of the like virtual fundraisers now that COVID's here?
I have. What do you mean, like virtual? Because I've applied for some recent grants. I haven't heard anything back yet.
Oh no! Like, I mean, like some of the Safe Animal Shelter in North Florida is doing like a virtual race, which is like, it's different.
So I did look into that actually, because something popped up on my page.
Right.
Honestly, I started like setting up or something, and then I got distracted by something. So
I hear.
But I did actually look into the race thing, so specifically because it seems interesting. I did look into a walking thingy where everybody walks their dogs, and you get, the more steps you do, the more money you raise. Kind of similar to that. But
it's tough.
Yeah.
You do know, if you ever need help though, I'm here. Like, you just, I can help promote anything you want. I have done some weird stuff. People always say that. They're like, did you really drag a tire 100 miles in New York City? I'm like, yes, I did. That was ridiculous. But, like, I'm all about promoting everyone down here in the state that I live in, Florida, and across that too. So if you ever have an event or you want to do something, just text me. Like, let's do something together. Because again, COVID is like, it's hitting people hard. Like one of the rescues or shelters I went to, one of their fundraisers is being canceled, which usually raise almost $100,000, which is like their entire yearly budget. And it's like, it's wiping them off. Like it's going to wipe them off if they don't figure out something quick.
Well, we rely on these fundraisers. That's all we have. Some of us rescues.
Yep. And I don't think people are educated on that yet. Meaning, like, you guys don't have government funding. You guys don't have assistance of any sorts. So, guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. So the people watching, guys, like Naia's Pet Rescue down there in West Palm Beach, go to their website, go to their Facebook. If there's a way to donate, if there's anything you can do to help them financially, help them, guys. Like this, they don't have like I have shelters up here that have $4 million budgets, that have $8 million budgets, and it's like they don't know that rescues, they don't get those kind of privileges, like, so, I'm always trying to educate people on the feeds and people sharing about, like, tell people about, Naia's Pet Rescue. Now tell them about all these rescues that I'm going to, because they are selfless people. You know what I mean? Like, you guys.
What's hard is that a lot of the big shelters, especially the kill shelters, they get so much funding, and I can't comprehend why no one is helping the ones, because we're pulling the ones from the kill shelters. We're the ones pulling them from there to save them.
Yeah,
we're not getting any of the funding.
That's a huge point, Dafna. Like, people don't realize when we see those, and we all see them, we get those posts on social media. I get them all the time where it's kind of like, urgent, or like emergency, code red, something. This dog's going to die in 3 days. Right. People don't realize that dog that dog was saved by somebody like you. Right. And they're not really understanding that part of it yet. And like, to get that dog out of your care, it takes, you have to work with that dog. Like, there's a reason there. Sometimes there's no reason. It's a healthy dog, but usually it's behavior issues or something like that. And you guys take them on and you help them.
Well, I would say 90% of our dogs are behavior and medical. Even I thought we just thought we had, an easy adoption, an easy dog. Well, he went to the eye specialist today, and $1,000 later today, he had a really bad eye condition and needs surgery. So it's like, it never fails. It just doesn't.
Tracy, I do see all your comments. I'm sorry. Let me leave. He's like commenting like she's going crazy. She says Naia does not discriminate on breeds, cats, dogs, age, disabilities. That is an awesome fact right there, and I love that you said that, Tracy. She also says we just took on TNT.
That's one of the dogs. Yeah. So 3 dogs were found as strays together. 3 small dogs. They're a little bit older. No one came forward. We reported, put up signs. No one's come forward, and that's the one dog that just needed eye surgery today. So no microchips, not neutered. So that's all stuff that we have to do ourselves.
This was a Shih Tzu and a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's
crazy is like down in Tampa, those are some very desired animals. Like, I don't know in Miami and South Florida, but those are desired animals over here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Over here, they dump anything. It just, I don't get it. I mean, we've had, are those your kids?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Girlfriend's coming in. Kids coming in.
Sorry.
Hi.
We got food. She lost her tooth.
And she lost her tooth.
This is something we should.
Yay, congratulations.
Right? She's telling you lost her tooth. Let me see. Show the camera. Let me see your teeth. Oh, my God.
Is a tooth fairy coming?
Yeah, she better.
Gotta go to the ATM now. When I was a kid, it was like a quarter. They're like, "Yo, Dad, $25."
For a tooth?
No, I'm just kidding. But it's
mine expect $5. $5 a tooth.
I got like a quarter, literally a quarter.
No, they get $5 a tooth.
But look at the inflation from when we were kids.
No, I know.
All this stuff. Maggie, are you okay?
Maggie, look.
She's like, "What's up, guys?"
Shake. Can you shake? Don't embarrass me. Shake. Really? She's giving me like the one side eye.
Oh my God. Oh, I know.
I didn't do anything to her.
Everybody now is messaging about Kathy just writes from Saving Sage Animal Rescue. Tooth Fairy coming tonight. I know. I got it. Do you know what we actually do though, which is crazy today? We do the $50.
The what?
The $50 coin.
Oh, really?
What a pain in the ass that is.
Why would anybody give those?
I don't know. It's like a tradition down here. I don't know. I'm like, I never heard of this tradition. I'm like, this is a terrible tradition.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God. But tell me about, because you have other animals too with you as well, right?
Here at home or everywhere? Everywhere.
Okay.
Huh?
Do you have any other animals on location right now, like that you want to talk about?
Well, I have the cat. I just have Maggie and the cat right now.
Right.
The cat is not ready yet to go. He actually, because now that he's feeling better, I'm looking for like someone that needs a barn cat.
Yeah.
I don't want to release him back where he came from, but I think he will be a great barn cat. The reason I say he's confrontational, you can scratch his head and he'll want the attention. He'll be really rough with it though, and if you pull your hand away and he hasn't had enough, he will come at your hand.
Oh wow!
So he couldn't be in a regular home environment. It'd have to be either experienced cat owner, or I think he'd just do well at a barn, living his life.
Yeah. So Gina tells a story about you. Ready? Here we go. I was at the Pet Expo in Fort Lauderdale, and a little dog who was a medical case was dumped, and all of us rescues were there. Naia immediately stepped up for the little dog. Oh, what a good story.
They're talking about Bella. She was like a little min pin mix. She had a hernia. She was a mess, that dog. Yeah, she got it home too. I mean, she was tiny, but yeah, that was that dog was a mess. That poor little thing.
So what happened? Like after?
What do you mean after?
Like
we took her. Well, this lady, I guess she walked around looking for somebody to take her. She got her off of Craigslist or something, which is a whole other issue that we have here in South Florida.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard these stories yet. What is about Craigslist? Because I've heard things in Tampa. I don't get into it.
People just give away dogs all the time. I mean, it's everywhere now with social media. But Craigslist, people will post dogs for free, and there's people that you call them dog flippers.
Yeah.
And they'll get free dogs. They'll either want to flip them and sell them, not like rescues that, they'll just replace them anywhere. Actually, an interesting story. I was, if I can remember the details, when I was an officer, somebody had called us regarding a dog, or there was a complaint about a dog. We went out. And then I also got a report that somebody stole a dog or something, or they got it from Craigslist and they wanted it back. It was a whole mess. And turns out this person had already flipped the dog and sold it to somebody else. And she pretended to be a good home. So she let the people come over and she showed her house, made it look like she was giving the dog a new home. And then she ended up flipping and just selling the dog. So a lot of people don't know that when you're giving away your dogs for free online, these people, they might not be keeping them. They're just putting on a show for you so you can give them the dog. It happens all the time.
It's crazy because Craigslist shut down the personal section. If you remember that whole, Stephanie, my girlfriend, is a prosecutor, so I had to learn about that firsthand. But it's amazing they haven't shut the whole pet sale thing down on there either, because this has been something that's been going on a long time. I've been learning about it in different areas. Like Tampa's pretty bad with it. I don't know about North Florida because I didn't really inquire much about it, but I can imagine in South Florida it's bad. It's
really bad here. It's really bad. Every other and then I mean, thank God there's people out there that are constantly. I don't know how they find the time, because I can't imagine they follow all these posts and ads and they reply and say, please don't give your dog up, don't give it away for free and with all information and stories. And I mean, I'm grateful for a lot of those people.
I wish you guys, like yourself, Dafna at Naia's Pet Rescue, Gina and Kathy at Saving Sage, I wish all you guys would be more bolder in what you do, because it's like, I know most people don't like the camera, they don't like, but if people knew more about what an animal control officer does or what a rescue owner does on a daily basis, it would be big time. Like one of my friends, I think I mentioned already, Ralph from the Senior Dog Rescue in North Florida. I said to him every single day, get on that camera and talk about your dog, your rescue. No, because having 33 seniors, he wakes up to surprises we don't even want to dream of. I had one senior, and the dog lived till he was 20. And I remember waking up, I had to put a diaper on him. I had to it was no joke. This was like a full-blown kid before I had kids. Yeah. And, all you guys, you all have some special niche between you guys where it's like, I wish you all had the boldness to get on Facebook Live and talk to your community every day, because they don't know, when you go out to go save a dog that's all over social media, nobody knows you did that. Like nobody knows you took the time away from your actual stuff, your kids, your dogs you have there, your animals you have there, and go out in the woods or go out in the field and find some dog that's about to be put down or something. You know, like nobody knows that.
It's a lot. It's just, but getting on camera, it's like it really. I mean, you saw you were trying to get me for days, and I was like,
yeah, I've been tracking this woman down for days.
It's easier to say no and just get things done, you know. It's just.
I would be the worst bounty hunter ever. I've been tracking Dafna down for a long time, but no, I wish you guys all would, because it's a selfless job that most people are like, okay, that's a rescue owner. She has a rescue over there in West Palm. Okay, cool. Like, but they don't know, like, it's not just feeding and walking an animal. Like, it's not just, you know, that's not what you guys really, that's like probably the least of your worries every day.
Right.
You know, like, you know, is there something that outside of COVID on a normal day that you wake up and you just stress about of being a rescue owner?
That I stress about what's going to happen today, what's going to cost us today. Like it's every day, you know, it's every day. It's, I can't is this one going to be okay? Is this, you know, especially when you have a lot of senior dogs. And then Tracy's got a few of the seniors. So when I see a text from her, I cringe. I'm like, oh my
God. I'm going to, Tracy did say a few things. I think that was I don't know if that was a tag, Aria Stark.
Aria. Oh, that's another one that cost us a lot this week.
Yeah. Tell me about her.
She, so we found her as a stray. Again, no owner. She's not chipped, not spayed. She's like a Yorkie mix. Really sweet dog, really friendly dog. But she couldn't, we were just thinking she's not housebroken, but she couldn't hold any pee in, like, at all. So we took her to the vet. They thought maybe it was stones. So we had to schedule surgery for stones. When they opened her up, turns out she had a huge mass on her tiny little bladder, and her bladder never developed properly. So it's a fifth of what the normal size of a bladder should be.
Oh my God.
So we have to actually go back in a few weeks and do another surgery to see if her bladder is healing. She may never be able to be like a normal dog. She might just always pee on herself and stuff like that. So we got a dog that we thought was perfect and healthy and adoptable. Now is a special needs dog.
Right.
So it's like.
If you don't mind me asking you, how much has this dog cost so far?
It's been about $1,500.
Wow.
I mean, we're expecting another about 800 next surgery. I'm hoping only 800.
Do you? I mean, what do you guys do if you guys don't have the funds to do it? Is it coming out of you personally?
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of times it is. Right now we just kind of been relying on Facebook fundraisers.
Have they been successful?
For the most part, you know, we have several people that have been so good to us.
Good.
Really good to us. So it's definitely slowed down because of the situation. So we haven't been able to reach our goals like we used to, but I mean, it's not going to stop us. We're still doing what we're doing.
Yeah, people don't realize though, that's one dog. That's one.
It's just one. And we're also, people are donating stuff at least so we can sell online to try to make money. You know, we're doing everything we can. I don't know what else we could do.
No, it's so true. Like people, you know, you guys should be paid six figures for what you guys all do every day. The stresses you deal with, like you deal with some stresses that nobody wants to deal with. It's the gut wrenching stresses that I would never want to deal with. Like you said, somebody, what was her name? Like when that woman calls you for the senior dog, you're like, oh man, I hope she ain't calling me because it's like, you know, like you probably like, oh, you probably give it to your husband, like, hey, honey, you take it. You know, like.
Well, that's like when Tracy texted me today, she was like, you want the good news or the bad news? He's like, just give me the bad news. I don't even care. I don't care about the good news at this point. Just tell me to get it over with. So that's.
I mean, it's scary. It's scary. I mean, it's not just COVID related. It's scary. I'm trying to see what other people. Hi, Marcia. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Gina says we don't own the rescue; the animals own us.
It's true. That's true story. True.
Gina and Kathy both says Craigslist is the worst. KG Tori says Sherman at the flea market. I don't know what that means.
Sherman at the flea market. Oh yeah. That was another dog. Every time we're at an event, we're picking up another dog. It's like that never fails. A cat rescue was there with us. Somebody called them. They asked us if we could take the dog, so we did.
Yeah.
And luckily, I mean, he was a healthy puppy, but he's like a giant American Bulldog puppy. Andrea, she's part of our team. She fostered him. That was an easy, great adoption.
Yep. Marcia is asking you, do vets work with you all on prices?
So they do. I'm pretty strict with prices. So when I go and meet a vet, I send them a price list.
Oh my God, I love you, Dafna. That's awesome.
I have a price list, and say, can you do this? And they either take it or leave it. And then because we absolutely can't do the regular vet prices. So we've been lucky enough to we have a vet in Miami, a vet in Boca, and a vet up here, closer to me. Also, what's great about the vets that we work with, we buy our own microchips, we keep our supply there, and we do buy our own stock of vaccines, so they keep the supply there. That helps us a lot. But that is one of the terms of if they want my business.
If you guys, before we started this live thing, I found out that Dafna is from like the Philly, New Jersey. She's also from Israel, right?
Yep.
So where did you get that? Did you get that from Jersey, or was that an Israel or Philly thing?
I don't know. I think it's part Israeli, part Jersey.
I still love that. I send them my price list.
That's probably the Jew thing. I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm Jewish, so I can say that.
I love that. I've never heard someone say that. I send them my price list, and then we figure out if we could do it together.
Yeah, but I you know what? I'm grateful that I found the vets that we have. They do work with us. Sometimes they're the quotes or estimates. It's based on certain things though, but some things aren't expected that are not on the price list. It is what it is. But
right.
For the basic stuff, they work with us.
Guys, I am talking to Dafna from Naia's Pet Rescue. Please go to her website. If you guys can donate, everyone's been affected by COVID. Also, like her on Facebook at Naia's Pet Rescue. Also, follow on Instagram, guys. It'll be super important. Michelle, thank you for joining from North Florida. She owns Pawpaw's Pet Rescue. All of you people that come on here and you allow me to share it on your pages and allow me to do that kind of stuff is super important because we have Maggie that is here, and I'm going to ask you one more time, Dafna, to give us an update on Maggie, who she is, how long she's been there, because there's new people that come in all the time.
Maggie is from Miami-Dade Animal Services. She was pregnant. She was ready to be euthanized, and she was one of those SOS posts, on all over the feeds. So we pulled her. She had her puppies within a couple hours of getting to my house, and she's been with us ever since. It'll be 3 years next week. Maybe
that anniversary is the trick.
Maybe. Somebody did comment that they were interested, but then I got ghosted.
And if you guys did not hear it earlier, a trick that Dafna uses for vets is that she sends them her price list before she goes. I think that's fantastic. I do. I think that's awesome. Like, I want to do that with some stuff with my kids. Like, just be like, I'll send you my price list. Like, I think that is so cool. Is there any vets that you want to shout out that have helped you? That do help you?
Central Animal Hospital is amazing. We've been with them forever. They're also friends of mine. Dadeland Animal Hospital, Knowles Animal Clinic, and Loxahatchee Groves Veterinary Hospital.
Oh, very cool. So when I come there, are you going to floss?
Am I what?
Have you seen some of the videos I've done with some of the rescues? They challenge me to something,
I'm not. No. You get with my kids, not me.
Can your kids floss?
Yeah, they can.
Dude, I stink at it. Like, I stink. Like, I am so bad at it. But when I come there, you got to challenge me to something against your dog.
I'm gonna think of something really good. I'm gonna think of something. I've
done pie eating contests. I've actually dove for tennis balls in lakes. I won that one, by the way. And I did. I don't know if you saw. Do you know what else was the other thing I did? Do you know who Gator is at Saving Sage?
Not until you actually were there. So
yeah. It is huge. I gave that dog a bath, and it was like giving an alligator a bath. But that was serious. So we got to think of something.
Gina actually was, when I founded the rescue, not too long after. She was one of the first rescues that worked with me and helped me with a litter of mom and puppies.
Oh, very cool. Very nice. I love that. Actually, she just commented. She said, Dafna, practice the floss.
No. No.
Well, she was saying I didn't give her a warning. She just had to do it.
No, I'm not. No. You know what it took me to get on camera? Like
It did. I told you guys. It took me forever to get Dafna on camera. That is so funny. Race a horse. I did that already. Raza, I did that already. Okay. Just to wrap it up though, can you kind of give whatever you want to talk to people about, like let it out, because this is going on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be sharing this everywhere. If there's anything else you want to tell people about Naia's Pet Rescue, please do it.
See, you're like putting me on the spot, so I'm going to shut down.
I'm getting you ready.
Oh, you know, we really need the support of the community because we do have plans to buy a property out here, and we are looking for sponsors, someone very serious and interested. We want to get a rehab facility. So we have a place to really work with a lot of these medical needs and behavior dogs. So the plan is to get a property out here in West Palm Beach. This has been in the works. We've been talking to a lot of people, but we need the community support for that. So if anyone is really interested in getting information about it, reach out to us and we can get you some information and talk about it.
So how was your first time on camera?
It wasn't so bad.
See, I told you just have a conversation, girl.
I know. Maggie made it easier though.
Maggie did make it easier. Guys, Maggie has been there for 3 years. Not that it doesn't look comfortable over there. She's hanging out on is that a couch?
Yeah, it's like a lounge chair couch.
It does look comfortable, but no. But Maggie's been there 3 years, guys. Let's try to get her out. Terrier Mixed Group, Pitbull, groups on Facebook. Please share her as much as possible. She's even saying, look at those ears. Your ears are awesome, girl. Share her as much as possible, guys. It's Naia's Pet Rescue in West Palm. Like her on Facebook. Follow her on Instagram. Also, Dafna, are you going to begin your Facebook Live weekly thing?
I'll think about it. I'm thinking about it. It's, you know, I got a little better here. I think I can do it. Maybe
I can promise you at least 500 to 1,000 people have seen this video so far. Not to mention all the shares that have happened since, and it's probably going to get up to 2,000 or 3,000 views. I'm telling you, that kind of exposure, if you guys do it weekly, to see what you do on a daily basis, you are extremely selfless, Dafna. You do a phenomenal job. I can already tell. I can tell by the humbleness. I can also tell by the way that you dictate your prices. I think that's fantastic. You do everything for those animals.
A lot of the vets are going to hate us now.
They are. They're going to do it. No more. But no, it has been super awesome meeting you, Dafna, and I appreciate you taking an hour to talk to me and get to know you better. And when I come down to West Palm again in a couple of weeks, I will come to your home and visit and have some fun. Definitely. I'm looking forward to that. Now tell everybody to subscribe to the Jordan's Way Charities YouTube channel. What? I said tell everybody to subscribe to the Jordan's Way Charities YouTube channel because I'm putting this on there tonight. Everybody subscribe to Jordan's Way YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Dafna. You are amazing. Thank you for doing what you do. Guys, Naia's Pet Rescue in West Palm Beach, Facebook and Instagram. Like them, please, and donate on their website, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and commenting. And Maggie, you do your thing, girl. She's Maggie. Oh, there you go. I'll see you later, Maggie. I'll see you later, Dafna. It's been awesome. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.